Well, here's a Chinese box fan right here. I mean, look at this. This box fan is China pride. I mean, look at how cheap these blades look right here. Look at how cheap them blades look. As you go to the top of the blade there, you got very little width at all. And as you can see from the side there, where my finger's pointing, you got a little nick on the blade. Yeah, you got a nick on the blade right there where my finger's pointing. Probably can't see that from the camera there, but there is a nick on the blade there. I tell you all something. Let's turn this fan on. Okay, you got enough breeze there to cool a room. Maybe a 1700 a CFM of breeze there. But that 1700 CFM worth of breeze there is not enough to cool your whole house. Just a breeze to cool you off if you're standing right in front of the fan, or maybe just a room to your house, but it will not cool your whole house down. I mean, the older box fans, you could set the fan right in the window and position it outward to where the fan would blow outside the window, and you could just crack some other windows to your house, and that would suck in a breeze throughout your whole house. But these cheaper Lasko fans here won't even do that. They'll just simply cool a room to your house, and that's about it. I mean, look at these cheap looking blades here. How in the shit can these blades move a whole lot of air? I mean, look at it. You got very little width at the end of each blade. And they're cheap windmill, garden windmill looking blades. I mean, that doesn't really move a whole lot of air at all. And look how thin this fan box is. Look how thin that fan box is. Only that thin. That's another example of how cheap they've come with these box fans. I mean, older box fans would have a box about that much thicker than the box of this cheap modern fan here. Yes, older box fans would have a box about yay much thicker than this box of this cheap Chinese piece of shit is. Take a look at the motor of this fan here. I mean, look how tiny that motor is. I took the back grill off so y'all could take a look at the motor of this Chinese piece of shit. As you can see from the back grill, Lasko has even put a nice big thick ring around the center where the motor goes. Think that Lasko was trying to cover up the fact that they've downsized the motor of their fans. Yeah, here's an example of Lasko trying to cover up the fact that they've downsized the motor to their fans. I mean, how could such a small motor like this last up and turning a big 20-inch blade? How could such a tiny motor like this last up and turning a big 20-inch blade like this? I would be surprised if you get even 5 years of use out of this Chinese garbage here. The way that Lasko now expects you to be able to turn a big old 20-inch blade with their tiny motor they have here. As y'all can see from this photo here, this is a look of a vintage box fan. The way that they actually used to make box fans. I mean, look how much thicker the blades are than that piece of shit right there. Look how much thicker they used to make the blades of these box fans. Even the cheaper plastic box fans have thicker blades than that piece of shit right there. And look how much bigger the motor is. The motor is much bigger than what they put on this piece of shit right here. I mean, the motor would take up a large portion of my computer screen here because it was so big. But on these cheaper modern day Lasko piece of shit, they only make a motor about that thick right there. Which these vintage box fans had a motor that extended the width of my index finger and my thumb there. And I'm sure they had a lot better, tougher windings too. I mean, what are they doing to these fans? Yeah, what are they doing to these fans here? You got, in this vintage box fan here, you got nice thick blades. But this cheap China Pride piece of shit here, look how flimsy the blades are. Look. If I bended back far enough, I could probably even break the blade off the hub because they're so damn cheap and flimsy here. But on this vintage box fan, you got nice thicker metal blades. And even the cheap plastic bladed box fans of this time had thicker plastic blades. And they weren't as flimsy as this piece of shit right here. I tell you all, another example of China pride here. China pride. I mean, for this fan is China pride. This fan right here is China pride. But this fan right here is American made. American made, built to last. Yes. I'm showing you an American made fan built to last. As opposed to this China pride piece of shit right here. Folks, I'm here to tell you that so many of today's appliances are China pride, including fans. I used to collect fans, and now that I stopped collecting fans, because, I mean, go to the newer fans that I own, they're just China pride. And I showed you in my video that newer fans are China pride. I just wanted to use fans as an example. Since I own several fans, I wanted to use fans as an example that today's appliances are China pride. I mean, you should steer clear of these Chinese products and buy American-made products instead whenever you can. I'm telling y'all, this fan, my fan right here is definitely China pride. As opposed to the fan I'm showing you on the internet here, which is an actual American-made fan built to last for years and years. Probably 20 years or more. This box fan in the picture here was designed to last more than 20 years. Yet, my fan here was built to last no more than 5 years. Yes. I mean, what in the shit are they doing to our appliances? What in the shit are they doing to our appliances? They're making them China pride is what they're doing. They're making our appliances China pride, not built to last more than 5 years. I can tell you that much. Steer clear of these China pride appliances and buy you a vintage appliance. An appliance that was designed to last for 30 years or more. Or buy an American-made appliance when possible. Because most of today's appliances are China pride. Not meant to last over 5 years. That is so damn sorry. That is so damn sorry. I'm here to tell you that. I hope you enjoyed this video.